Hey, you! Welcome to Make It Funny, where I take your suggestions and I make them funny. If you'd like to leave a suggestion, put it in the comments and I'll make it funny. Today's suggestion comes from Morrissey. I didn't even know he was still alive, and his suggestion is debate. There are a lot of camps that people go to, kids, where they fall in love, right? Summer camp, band camp. But there's one camp I don't think it's possible to fall in love, and that is debate camp. Because how could it be possible if the person you're trying to fall in love with, you're also constantly in an argument with? You meet some girl, you think she's pretty, and you're like, hey, how do you feel about hanging out with me? And she goes, yeah, that sounds great. He's like, I was thinking maybe we could go canoeing. And then she says, actually, I think I'd rather go horseback riding because it's safer than canoeing. To which you have to retort, well, actually, there have been 4.2 thousand deaths horseback riding this year, as opposed to only 3.2 thousand deaths from canoeing. And also, I just like to say 3.2 thousand because it makes me seem smart. And she's like, well, first of all, 3.2 thousand makes no sense. Secondly, that's only if you take the horse riding stats from the southern United States. But if you take the global stats, horse riding is better. And then you retort, no, but if you take world stats for canoeing based on still water lakes, canoeing is safer. And then she retorts, and you see where I'm going? And even if you guys decide, all right, fine, we'll do the canoe, you win. 3 hours later, you're on the canoe and you're like, God, I love the sunset. To which she replies, actually, I think the sunrise is better. Well, I think the sunset is better because it's more romantic and then the stars come out. And then she says the sunrise is better because it's the start of a new day and the sun is this life-giving thing. And then you go, but sunset is better because the sun, let's face it, can kill us at any moment. So I'm kind of glad when it goes away. And then she says, are you a flat earther? You realize it could still kill us even if we can't see it. And then you say, well, I've seen some things on YouTube about flat earth anyway. And even if you should make it to sex, or no, let's not say sex. Why do you have to make it dirty, Dave? Let's say somehow you guys make it through all of that debating / arguing and you have your first kiss. You kiss her on the lips and she's like, what, that's it? And he's like, yeah, I thought that was appropriate. She's like, no, I think French kissing is appropriate. Everyone knows that French kissing has a higher success rate for a couple to stay together longer and possibly get married. And he goes, well, actually, I've seen stats. Now, you might say to me, Dave, if you're so inclined to debate me on this, wouldn't two people who are at debate camp love the fact that they're debating each other? That is a stick in my ointment, fly in the ointment. However, I think even two people who love debating would get sick of each other eventually. At some point, if you fast forward to the future and you're like, can I take this every single day? Honey, do you want some coffee? Well, is it decaf? Well, I think it's better if you... no, it would go more like this. Honey, you want a cup of coffee? Well, I heard coffee's not good for you. Well, actually, there's a report in Wall Street Journal that says a cup of coffee is good for you and you should have one a day. Well, I heard that... So anyway, my point is debate camp is great for debate, terrible for love. Thanks for the suggestion.